Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation with, as you can see, two different bases. So what our first step is going to be is we're going to expand our right-hand side here. We have 5 to the power of x plus 2. And remember, let's say we have a to the power of b plus c. An important property of exponents is that we can change this into a to the power of b times a to the power of c. Because remember, when we're multiplying exponents, we add these two. So all we're doing is we're simply reversing this. So that's what we're going to do to 5 to the power of x plus 2. We're going to reverse it back to its original form and expand it. So 5 in this case is a, right? So we have 5 to the power of b is x, times 5 again, to the power of c, which is 2. And this is still equal to 2 to the power of x. Now, 5 squared, as we all know, is 25, right? So this is 5x times 25 equals 2 to the power of x. Now what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides by 5 to the power of x. So if we divide both sides by 5 to the power of x, well, for this side, these two will cancel out. So on our right-hand side, we'll just have 25. And on our left-hand side, we'll have 2x over 5 to the power of x. And this can actually be written as 2 over 5 whole power x. And this is equal to 25. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the log base 2/5 of both sides. So we're going to take the log base 2/5 of both sides. Well, these two actually cancel out because remember, the log is the inverse of an exponent. So because this is base 2/5, these two are going to cancel out. So on our left-hand side, we have x equals, and on our right-hand side, we have log base 2/5 25. And this is actually equal to, using the change of base formula, which is an important property of logarithms, log 25 over log 2/5. The change of base formula states that if we have a logarithm like this, log of this equal over, so this equals log of this over the log of the base. So now this can be converted to, let me write this over here, log 5 squared, because we're simply changing the 25 to a 5 squared, over log 2 minus log 5. Remember, when we're subtracting logarithms, we divide. So we're simply just inversing that. So log 2 minus log 5. And this, an important property of logarithms, the power property, states that we can just drop down the exponent here in front of the log. So this can equal 2 log 5 over log 2 minus log 5. And this is our answer in its simplest form. If we want a more simpler form, we need to use a calculator for that, but this is the most simplest form we can write our answer in. Welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have x to the power of 5 minus 1 equals 0. Well, our first step is to isolate x, right? We want to get it by itself. So to do that, we need to get rid of this negative 1 here. So to do that, we need to get it to the other side, and how we're going to do that is we're going to add 1 on both sides. So these two would cancel out because negative 1 plus 1 is 0, so this would leave us with x to the power of 5 equals 0 plus 1 is 1. So now that we have this, well, we want to get rid of this exponent here. We just want to get x by itself because that's our goal, finding the value of x, right? So to get rid of this exponent, we got to do the opposite of it, which is finding the root of it. So because its exponent is 5, we're going to put this term to the root of 5. And that would result in both of these two canceling out because remember, these two are opposite and opposites cancel out. Just like minus 1 and plus 1, these two cancel out. So what we do on one side, we do on the other side. So we're also going to do the root of 5 on this side. Well, this x to the power of 5 to the root of 5, well, this is the same thing as x to the power of 5 times 1 over 5, right? Because the root of 5 is also 1/5. The square root is 1/2. So what this number is, that's just 1 over that number. And 5 times 1 over 5 is equal to 1, right? So this is x to the power of 1, which obviously equals x, equals the square root, 1 to the root of 5. Well, 1 to the root of 5, this is the same thing as 1 to the power of 1/5. And 1 to the power of anything is simply 1 because that's just how it is. So this is 1. And x to the power of 1 is x. So x equals 1. And this is our answer. Now, why don't we try plugging this in to our original equation? So if we substitute in 1 for x, we get 1 to the power of 5 minus 1 equals 0. Now 1 to the power of 5 is 1, so we get 1 minus 1 equals 0. And 1 minus 1 is obviously 0, so we have 0 equals 0. And because this is right, we know that x equals 1.